Do you see something funny? I have a tray here with like some different bits I want to talk about as far as nutrition. And Jaya is trying to drop me a hint because she wants me to bake cookies, okay? Do you know what she's done? You need to zoom into this. She knew I was doing a video of this today, so she snuck that in. Okay, Jaya, you can bake your cookies. Take pictures of my offspring. Keep them on my desk for motivation. It's been a minute, hasn't it, since the kids have been on the channel? It's literally been nearly 3 years because it was Jaya's 5th birthday when she was last on. Who would like to see the kiddies on again? I feel like it's time. Hey beautiful, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, it's your girl Farida, also known as Curly Proverbs, and today I am bringing you the nutrition element of our brand new Beast Mode Hair Growth Challenge Reloaded. It's the MSM and Fenugreek edition, and we're looking at the nutrition component of getting our hair to grow, because at the end of the day, our hair and our nails, they are non-essential and last in line when it comes to uptake of nutrition. So your body is supporting your organs, your essential functions, menstruation if you are female, and then last in line is going to be your nails and your hair. So in order for you to maximize the growth of your nails and hair, you need to make sure that your nutrition for the rest of your processes is on point and you have a surplus. And we're going to be looking at specific things that you can do. I mean, these are not the only ways, but these are tried and true ways that I have used in my routine that I have actually been able to see results from. I mean, some of these items I have used for near on 10 years, and I will tell you from now, there is a difference between the times when I'm taking my supplements and the times when I'm not, as far as hair growth. I don't care what anybody says. I've heard so many people in the community say, you know, taking vitamins, taking supplements do not help. Listen, that might be your experience, but my experience, it definitely makes a difference. It can double, it can triple your normal growth rate. So if you're interested in that, then definitely keep watching. Okay, so let's get into the details of the different supplements that you can take. But before I get into that, please, please, please do make sure that you are subscribed and you've hit the notification, because this is going to be an amazing series. We've had hair growth challenges and series in the past before where people have really exceeded their hair growth goals, and literally some of the comments coming back like, I cannot believe this is me in the mirror. I cannot believe these are the inches that I've gained. And I want that for you. So definitely don't miss out and make sure that you have hit notification. And without further ado, let's get into some tools and supplements. So I think the first major upgrade has got to be this awesome this is really something else. Okay, it's so easy when you are trying to take supplements to miss out on days and think that you haven't missed out really. So like in a week, maybe you've missed 2 or 3 days and you think you've been taking it, you know, every day. So this is a really, really good way to keep on top of your nutrition. What I tend to do is put supplement tablets here, which is the, you know, you've got day and night. So if you want to use some items in the evening, some in the morning, you can. But what I tend to do is I put my powders in this half and then I put my tablets in this half. And I know that if Monday is still full, I haven't taken my supplements. So this is really helping me with consistency. I'm going to be referring a lot within this series about the need for habits that allow you to be consistent. That includes making things easy and attractive to do consistently. So that's the first thing. I'm gonna have that link below if you want to check it out. I picked it up from Amazon, although you probably could pick it up in a local health shop as well, in the vitamin section. So we're actually gonna have 2 different levels of commitment to this nutrition guide. One is going to be the minimalist edition, and the other is going to be I am going hard or I'm going home. So those are the 2 different levels. By the way, if you want a written out calendar of this, and in addition, some suggestions for application in your regimen and how to tweak your calendar to actually reach your own hair goals, I'm gonna have that linked in the description box below. Definitely check it out, as well as the recommended products for our hair growth challenge that we have starting on the 20th of March. So let's talk about the basics. The basics are going to be, oh, of course, I've left my pack of vitamins downstairs, but I'm just going to reach for the ones I have in here. Okay, so a vitamin is essential, a vitamin and mineral complex if you can get it. I am actually using Well Woman and Solgar tablets, just kind of finishing up what I have in the house. They are vitamins that I highly recommend. I have used for a long time. They cover all bases and they're really good quality. So I'm going to be using a multivitamin and mineral complex. The next thing that I would recommend that you take would be some fenugreek. Now you can take fenugreek as a tea on a regular daily basis if you want, or you could actually take the certified fenugreek tablets. So this is 1500 mg. Okay, now the reason I thought to pick this up was because actually of one of my subscribers. She commented under my video saying that during COVID, she literally went a year without being able to see her mother, obviously because she was shielding. And after a year, she saw her mom and she was like, sis, my mom straight up reversed in age by at least 10 years. Her skin plumped out, her wrinkles were softened, like she was glowing, and she just asked like, Mom, what were you doing? And her mom had been on these 1500 mg tablets of fenugreek and drinking the fenugreek tea as well. So it's not just great for your hair growth. I mean, there's studies that evidence that and that have at least found a significant link or suggested that, but it's also great for your skin and just overall vitality and youth as well. So I would recommend taking your multivitamin. I would recommend taking your fenugreek. And then of course, we cannot be without our MSM King when it comes to hair growth, but I would definitely recommend you do your research into the side effects of this. I have a full video, which I'm gonna have linked here, where I go in detail about how to find a good MSM, how to dose, how to use, how to apply it, and the side effects, guys. Definitely do your research because this is potent stuff and it really, really works. And the way that it works is it's actually a source of sulfur. And if you look at the structure of keratin, I'm just going to have that here, you can see that there's loads of sulfur in there because you have sulfur to sulfur disulfide bonds. That's what makes up your keratin. That's what makes up your hair strands. And the more sulfur you have available, the faster your body is able to synthesize your hair and your nails. And the more your growth rate is going to increase. So this is a really, really key nutrient. And I find that it easily doubles, if not more, my hair growth depending on the dosage. Even at minimum dosage, you are going to double your hair growth. 99.999% of my followers who have gone away and just implemented just this into their regimen have come back and attested to double, if not triple, their hair growth. And literally, if you can deal with the headaches that some people get, then you're in for thickened and increased hair growth. There is always the odd person that doesn't work for, and I'm sure that you will find what works for you. But as far as I'm concerned, you can bank on this. This is the good stuff. This is really, really the good stuff. But as I say, definitely check out the video where I go into great detail on the side effects and how to use it, because I have never in my life gone in and used the recommended amount straight off the bat, because the headaches that come with that are crazy. You want to increase slowly, and you want to make sure you're mega hydrated. One of the things this does is it actually pulls out impurities from your body. And when that happens, sometimes people get breakouts because, you know, it ends up in their skin because they're not hydrated enough. So make sure you are mega hydrated. And it also helps you not to retain water and have the perception that you've gained weight if you are staying hydrated and you increase your dose slowly. There's loads of different MSMs that you can use. I'm not sure that this is available in the States, so I'm going to recommend and list some that are available stateside, UK side. Also, I picked this up from Holland & Barrett. This is a relatively affordable one. This is one that I have used from the beginning of my hair journey on and off, and I can definitely attest to its benefits. It's a good quality one, suitable for vegans and vegetarians, and I'm gonna also have that linked below so you can check it out. Okay, so that is the hashtag minimalist bay routine. You got your multivitamin and mineral complex, you got your fenugreek, you got your MSM. You have covered your bases. Now, you are gonna see benefits from that. That's like without a shadow of a doubt, and you can just start there and you can just keep it there and you're gonna see amazing results. But if you're extra, like me, we're gonna have to, you know, beef it up. Right, I've got here some vitamin C. I would recommend that you take the vitamin C with the MSM. Now, if you're taking a multivitamin and mineral complex, you should be covered because vitamin C actually helps you to assimilate and absorb and better utilize the MSM. Thus, you get better sulfur usage, you get faster hair growth, etc. But just to dose up, because that's quite a high dose by the time you get to the end of the road with the MSM, just to dose up, I've also got vitamin C. This helps with my muscle recovery because, you know, your girl's on a journey, you know, with her fitness and all of that. So vitamin C actually helps with muscle recovery if you take it with your MSM. That's just another additional use. It helps with the inflammation of the muscles, etc. But as I say, it also helps with your body's absorption of MSM and utilizing it. So I would recommend that you could boost it with that. The other thing that I would recommend is that on a daily basis, or at least every other day, you try and utilize one of the following. Either sea moss in your smoothies or juices, which I would recommend you do at least every other day, or utilize microgreens of fenugreek, because we want to definitely utilize fenugreek in our diet if we can, fresh. So I've actually done a full video on sprouting. So sprouting is essentially where you soak the seeds and they crack open and they start producing the shoot and the root. Very premature, very small. But what happens is that the nutrient profile of your fenugreek heightens when it goes through that process. Also, the inhibitors that are in the seed that stop your body from absorbing some of the nutrients that can be found in fenugreek, they basically diminish when the seed goes through the sprouting process, so your body's actually able to accumulate it better. So if you're able to use sprouted seeds, which is so easy, if you want me to go over that again, I can, but as I say, I do have a video explaining some of the basic steps involved in that. And finally, you could include microgreens just in your salad, again, of fenugreek. Again, it's in the video that I just referred to. Just include that in your diet. So sea moss or fenugreek in your diet at least every other day. Now, this is completely optional, but I'm finding this really is helping me just generally with my energy and overall well-being, and B vitamins and zinc are in abundance here. So I'm taking BeROCCA because your girl is trying to work out at the gym, and let me tell you something, when you are a mum who is sleep deprived, who is trying to run 2 businesses and keep a house afloat and produce content for YouTube, you get tired, and this just helps me so much. It's BeROCCA. There's also an alternative which I'm going to put here. I'm going to be trying that out. It's from Holland & Barrett as well. It's a vitamin B spray that you can just put straight onto your tongue, and it accumulates, or assimilates rather, straight into your body. Now what I love about the BeROCCA is that it contains like 945% of your vitamin B1 and B2, 971%, your niacin. Like all of these items are in like the hundreds, and then it's also got zinc and magnesium, both of which are very critical for your hair growth. So I'm just going in and boosting my energy using this, and believe me when I say it works. And if you're sick or anything like that, it's really good. It contains 7 B vitamins to help release your energy and supports your mental performance. I really can attest to that. So that is the going hard regimen. And if you got lost and you're like, how often, where, who, what, and we do actually have a guide over on the website that you can go ahead and download and see everything in written form laid out as to how often to use each item, how to increase the doses, etc. So guys, if you were loving this video, do comment below. Are there any supplements that I've stated here that you actually already take and that you can testify to? Or is there something that I've mentioned that you're curious to use? Who's excited for the hair growth challenge? Who's involved in the hair growth challenge? I want to see you in the comments section below. Let's support the community with conversation, tips, etc. I will see you in the next video, and I'll definitely be heading down into the comments to reply to your questions within the first 24 hours of this video dropping. So let's get it popping.